Leo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your fifth house. This could be for you. You know the drill. Thank you however you support the channel, it's very much appreciated. All the information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Yeah, private reads are available again for 2 or 3 weeks, and then they'll stop again until at least May. So if you want to get in quick. And that's about it. Leo, what's going on? What have we got? I almost feel like there's a well, it's not almost, you're at the ish centre of all this. Mars slammed on the brakes in retrograde, went from your sign back into your 12th house into Cancer. That's gone direct. Venus has now gone retrograde, and it's like, if you think Venus is feminine energy, Mars is masculine energy, it's like masculine energy had to really go within, whilst feminine energy moved forward, and now it's the flip. It's vice versa, and it's going to push into your first house very, very soon. And there's this kind of weird dynamic. It's like, either you're full of energy but there's no outlet, or there's tons of outlet but you've no energy. And there's like this weird balance that I'm like a scales that I'm seeing for you guys. So it doesn't have to be about energy. It could be, yeah, I mean, again, it's like the High Priestess meets the Temperance card in this one. So it's the moon in Sagittarius. And it's like the High Priestess is whispering possibly something to do with Chiron. Maybe it's my Chiron card, is the Nine of Wands. But it's not giving up. There's, oh, interesting. It's that, is it a proverb? I don't know who said this, but it's a quote. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. So, yeah, keep flowing with the High Priestess here. She's the navigator. Let's do one more. We have the Four of Wands, Venus in Aries, which has just gone retrograde. Literally, Venus in Aries is going to be moving back into Pisces. It's this moment of the feminine goes within, masculine is like now direct. It's finding that the balance between magnetism and momentum. It's finding that delicate moment, you know, recognizing where we push too much, not enough, where we sit back too much, or not enough. It's finding, it's a very delicate little moment in time, this, and I feel like it's a dynamic, a very strong dynamic that's at play. Crossing year. You can't make it up. Crossing year, 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces. Where's Mars right now? Yes, it's in your 12th house, which is what Pisces rules. There's just this weird energy going on here. It's like I say, depending on who you are individually or what's going off in your life, it's either you're full of this energy with nowhere to put it, or you just haven't got the energy you once had and you're wondering why. It's going to get back. It's going to, when that Mars energy hits into your first house in, I can't remember when, it's in April though, guys. It's like, it's going to be like, oh, there it is. There it is. Now, in between this, there could be a lot of conflicting energies. This could be, you know, not seeing eye to eye with people, places, situations, falling back into old habits, 12th house things. So just be mindful of a few things. Root to the matter, yeah. Recent past, what you want, what's coming in. Beautiful. Okay, that makes sense. How you see yourself, fantastic. How others see you, beautiful. Advice. Okay, interesting. And potential outcome. I knew it! I love it. Knight of Swords, there's that momentum. I'm going to show you your outcome straight away. It's the Four of Wands. The Emperor meets the Empress. With the Nine of Wands as your final card, and there's that sort of, you know, the river analogy. Guys, I feel like there's something going on here, especially with the aggressive energy of the Knight of Swords. there's a need to really recognize that there's a lot of energy that's at flow here. There's a lot of shifting going on. I see just in this spread, I see the shift from Aquarius to Pisces to Aries to Taurus. We're all going in order. I see a shift from Piscean energy to Aries energy in the sense of Neptune moves, Saturn moves. A lot of changes are in this place, a lot of changes. And I kind of feel like there could be a lot of conflict. It could be family sort of conflict with this 10 of Cups in the crossing position. Root of the matter is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of disappointments, a card of sadness. There could be friendships ending here with the 3 of Cups. It could be this feeling that you just don't know what you want right now. I saw it. It was actually for. Was it for you guys? It could have been for you guys, but I'm seeing fire, so it could have been Aries or Sagittarius as well. And it was this meme that I think it was Sagittarius actually, and it was, what do you want? Do you want space or do you want affection? Oh no, do you want space or do you want attention? And then the answer was, I want attention. you want both. You want your space, but you want your attention. And there's like this weird dynamic that's at play here. It's like you just don't know what you want, and it's this trying to find that balance. Am I pushing too much in my masculine energy, where it's all go 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 go, do, or am I too much in the feminine energy, where there's just not enough action? Too much in the feminine energy, we're too laid back. We're too in the energy of. It creates procrastination, it creates stagnancy. So it's finding that balance. If this is a dynamic between you and another person, you're in this beautiful energy of this weaving in and out of yin and yang that's at play. It's quite beautiful. And it's definitely at play here because there's a mirrored aspect going on. There was something else as well. I'm kind of, it's seeing something from a different perspective. It always reminds me of, because I think there's arguments, maybe disappointments. The Knight of Swords, like I say, is very reactive, defensive, those type of things, especially this 5 of Cups energy here. And it always reminds me of that Roman numeral equation. So I'm hoping you can see this. So if you were to see, it's probably doing it the other way here, but I'm going to read it like I would if I'm looking at it. So if I was to say, is this statement true? And I'm reading from here to there. Is this statement true? You would say, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. You know, and I would look at it and go, no, that's true. And we would argue back and forth. You would say it's not true. I would say it is true. Not true. It is true. Not true. It is true. And then when we look at it from your example, xi plus I equals x. Well, that's not true because 11 plus 1 doesn't make 10. However, if we look at it from my point of view, we go the other way. 10 equals 1 plus 9. That's true. So it's like one equation, but depending on where you're looking at it, both parties are right, but it's based on a person's perspective. So whatever's going off in your life at the moment, you're creating a reality based on your perspective. Is it right? Yes, for that moment in time. Is another person's viewpoint right? Yes, from their point of view at that moment in time. So there's just this need to just really calm the mind, and bring yourself, I always say, back to breath. In fact, I took a screenshot of a beautiful quote the other day. Someone, Marissa the Yogini. When the breath wanders, the mind is unsteady, but when the breath is still, the mind is still. Very simple, but life is simple. If we want it to be, life is simple. Always come back to the breath. Always have that pause. It makes everything come back in. And another thing that I read the other day as well, which is a beautiful image. If you're feeling, it could be isolated, lonely, or just feeling chaotic. If you want to connect to a universal source, just sit and meditate on the universal sound of Om. At any given moment in this world, millions of people will be doing Om, whether it's Tibetan monks, whether it's yogis in India, in America, in Costa Rica, in wherever it is. There's going to be a very strong energy of Om at any given time. It's going to bring you back to yourself and bring you back to center. Recent past is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the spark, it's the fire, it's the passion, which you were full of. Something was ignited in you, and it just feels like with that Mars moving back into your 12th, it's like somebody's tried to put out your fire. What you want is the Hangman. The Hangman is that 12th house energy, it's Pisces. It's like, I want this to end. I want whatever this Mars energy in Pisces to end. I want it to shift. I want that spark again. What's coming in? The Star card. The Star card is very healing. The Star and the Hangman together as a combination can be an erratic personality, and I feel like that could be you or people you're dealing with, and it's this balance. It's that, you know, fully in your masculine, not enough in your feminine, fully in your feminine, not enough in your masculine, and it's back and forth, back and forth. How you see yourself is you. Brilliant. Strength. This is your card. You see yourself in your power, which is wonderful. And it's just interesting how we see here Aquarius, Pisces, and we've already talked about your outcome having the Emperor, Aries, and the Empress, Taurus, Venus. So there's this shift of knowing that you're going in the right direction. I just feel like energetically you might be a little bit, I don't know, pulled apart to a certain degree. How others see you is the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love around you, whether that's what you're giving yourself, what others are giving you, or whether it's just you're opening yourself up to unconditional love. Star and the Strength card together it's opposites attract type of thing, but it's your first house, 7th house. Strength is your first house, Leo. 17 is Star, is Aquarian energy, ruler of your 7th house, your relationships, one-on-ones of all kinds. There's a big, beautiful dynamic at play here. Your advice is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles, I almost feel like it's saying, come back to self. You know, the Page of Pentacles is the student. This could be, you know, relearning something, or maybe distracting yourself with maybe a good book. But there's just something about the hidden devil here. Now, the devil's not showing up, but burnout is a big energy of Capricorn. And even though the Capricorn energy is not here, we've got a little goat in the background that's tied to this Page of Pentacles. And I almost feel like you're not in any position where the devil has got you at the moment, but if you're not careful, you can lean too far one way and be, you know, continuing that path of, I only see this. Changing perspective, seeing other angles. The Hangman, like I say, is a different perspective. You're just having a look at life in a very different format. And it's just saying, just watch out for, you know, because Capricorn is represented by the goat. Capricorn in the tower is in the tarot is the devil. And there's just, and again, no offense to Capricorn, I'm a Capricorn myself, so there's nothing energetically to do with that. It's just this little, I'm going to say, potential imagery within the cards. That's just alluding to the potential of burnout, which is a very strong Capricorn energy, workaholic, you know, give. Outcome, like I say, the Emperor, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands, it's like you're piecing it all together. This could be really honestly looking at the wounds of your parents. The Emperor and the Empress can be parents. The Nine of Wands is my Chiron card. You know, I spoke of in the reading I did the other day when it all went pear-shaped in the yoga teacher training. It drew out a reactive energy from me based on my father's Chiron. And it was quite an interesting situation. You don't have to know their Chirons, but if you look at their wounds in life, you might be able to piece together how you respond and react in certain circumstances. What area of life this could be anywhere. This could be home. The 4th house could be the past. Star is Aquarian energy, which is the 11th house. This could be your friendship groups. This could be so many things. The Hangman could be self-undoing. So many things. Strength, pride, you know, our ego can be a bugger sometimes. But quite interesting spread. I think it's a wonderful spread. I'm going to check out the Tower because that's what's going to link the Hangman and the 10 of Cups. And I also want to see where there was something else I wanted to see. The 7 of Wands, because I want to piece together like the Mars aspect of the Emperor with this Strength card, Mars in Leo. Oh, and the devil as well. Yeah, the devil's a sneaky one, and he's next to those 3 cups that are on the ground. And the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is unseen, or something we don't want to look at. It might be you have to look at whatever the Three of Cups represents to you. You know, it's when you choose a path of healing with this star card, it's quite an interesting tell in life. It shows you exactly certain people. In fact, I'm going to read something in a second to you. And it might be you're just shown, you know, what, paying attention to what feels good, paying attention to who you're with when you feel good, paying attention to how you feel after interactions with certain people, paying attention to, that was interesting. There's another quote as well. There's 2 things I'm going to show you, so bear with me. Far too much going on in my head. How long ago was this? Okay, so the first one, when you heal, you start recognizing who wants you versus who values you, who misses you versus who respects you, who talks about change versus who shows it. Healing doesn't just change you, it changes how you see everything around you. That was by somebody called Vex King. I think they've wrote a book as well. That's quite an interesting book. And then... this was it. You had the most friends when you were the worst version of yourself. And when I read that, I was like, oh yeah, I can feel that. You had the most friends when you were the worst version of yourself. So when you choose, you know, becoming a better version of yourself in whatever aspect of life that is, you start to drop people. And it's an interesting dynamic. So, where else were we looking at? The Tower. Yeah, okay, you're protected. I think you're massively protected. So the Tower is here before the 10 of Wands happens. Because we've got the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands in the spread, potential burnout. If this is you ignoring and not responding to whichever, if you're pushing too much in your masculine, you know, going all in, you know, not slowing down in all sense, not taking time out, boom, the universe will make it. Okay, so really pay attention to what your body's saying, how you're sleeping with the night, with the moon here, what your dreams are telling you. Your final card is the 8 of Pentacles, which is mastery of self, but interestingly, the other side of that is the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. There's that Mars in Leo energy. And the other side of that is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, when Mars moves back into your first house, we start getting alignment again. Feeling good, relationships running smoother, and back to self-mastery, okay? What an interesting spread. So in your extended, what should we do? I want to take the energy of this 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups after. I feel like there's a little bit of not seeing things eye to eye with somebody or something. So we're going to just dive in a little bit deeper there, take that energy, what we know, what we don't know. Recent past advice, potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Venus in Aries, Mars in Pisces, Mars in Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Moon in Sagittarius, Venus in Aquarius, Jupiter in Capricorn, Moon in Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Saturn in Libra, Sun in Gemini, Virgo, Venus in Virgo, should I say. We have Wands, Cups, Pentacles, Swords. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.